Hello and happy holidays to you all. Today I wanted to make a different kind of video and I'm not sure how this is going to perform. However, I have been watching this group since the very beginning. This group on TikTok has been growing rapidly. In fact, it was a huge milestone when they hit 1 million on TikTok. And that's a huge milestone for anybody. Even bigger news for this group. They just released their first single. This song being Finger by Boy Throb.
This is Boy Throb. Boys, one back.
Okay, you might think that I'm joking when I say this, but damn, this song is low-key a bop, bro. It's so much fun to listen to. But who is Boy Throb and who are these boys?
We are gonna win a Grammy.
We're the world's next biggest boy band.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Evan,
Zach, Anthony.
I'm Darshan. I'm stuck in India.
We each just flew from around the country to rent a house in Hollywood.
And we're so excited to be the new heartthrobs in town.
but we feel incomplete without Darshan.
Our immigration lawyer told us we need 1 million followers in order for Darshan to be given a visa so he can sing and dance with us on US soil.
We'd really love to meet him. Will you help bring him to America by following us?
These boys got it. They got it. They're like, you know, they're the new, what is that K-pop one? Editing me, throw that up on screen. You know, they're like the new them, or like the new One Direction. So let's talk about one of the members that I've been seeing for a long time. Darshan has seen some success over the past 4 years on Instagram. I vaguely remember seeing one of his early successful videos around 2 years ago, where I forget what song he was covering. Fun watching Darshan solo content for a couple years now. You know, just on and off, we'll be scrolling reels and we'll see Darshan pull up and we're just like, damn, this guy is freaking hilarious. But like, low-key, dude can sing. So when Boy Throb made their first video, I was kind of shocked to see Darshan in a group setting with a bunch of random guys that I had no clue who they were. But I was down for the ride. Okay, but what is the goal of Boy Throb? Well, their first and foremost goal is to get a visa for their fourth member, Darshan. But how would they achieve this goal? They plan to achieve this goal by getting to 1 million followers. Boy Throb finally hits that long-awaited 1 million follower goal, but there's still no Darshan. So how exactly are we going to get him from India? Why don't I just let them sing you their plan?
Boy Throb finally has 1 million followers.
On TikTok, we're officially in the process of submitting Darshan's O1 visa application.
Sorry for the interruption, but what exactly is an O1 visa? The O1 visa is a non-immigrant visa for individuals who possess extraordinary abilities in fields such as science, arts, education, business, or athletics, or who would have a demonstrated record of extraordinary achievement in the motion picture or television industry. This visa also allows individuals to work in the US and has no annual cap, meaning petitions can be submitted year-round. There are two types of O1 visas, O1A for individuals in sciences, education, business, or athletics, and O1B for those in the arts or motion picture industry. Alright, with that note, I'm going to assume that they are going to submit for an O1B visa.
Our lawyer now says we need a couple articles of press talking about Darshan's extraordinary abilities. So, journalists, we wrote a song for you.
Listen, cause we're trying to get a write-up in Rolling Stone and Reader's Digest. It's our humble request. Billboard of the Taylor Lawrence. A million's reach, but we can't look away. Get Boy Throb and Kimmel or a spot on today. We will win a Grammy. Gotta get Boy Throb into town and country.
I need journalists to write about my extraordinary abilities.
They were really trying to get press in order to put in for Darshan's visa. They even went outside of Jimmy Kimmel's office trying to get his attention in the hopes that he would help them.
We need media coverage talking about how talented our fourth boy band member Darshan is so his visa is more likely to be approved.
So we're outside Jimmy Kimmel's office trying to get his attention.
When you put your finger my way,
Jimmy Kimmel.
Please help me, Jimmy Kimmel.
And then the boys of Boy Throb finally got the press that was very much needed in order to get Darshan to this country.
Multiple news publications finally wrote articles about us.
Now our fourth boy band member Darshan has a better chance of getting a US visa.
So we just want to say thank you, yes, you're the best. We're impressed, you just threw us a helpful life best. Thank you, yes, we feel blessed. You relieved stress. Thank you for helping us on our quest.
Thank you for writing about me.
Both Teen Vogue and Cosmopolitan wrote an article about Boy Throb. Let me read you a small excerpt from the Cosmopolitan. Quote, each member has crossed my feed at one point or another over the years, most often Evan Papier, a singer whose passionate song covers were a staple of COVID-era TikTok. Then there's Anthony Key, a vocalist and cosplayer whose 2021 American Idol audition made waves. And Zachary, a Berkeley-trained guitarist and violinist who is very committed to posting daily dance videos on TikTok. End quote. Honestly, I feel like they are seriously complimenting the boys. Let me read you another small excerpt from Teen Vogue. So the question on everyone's mind is Boy Throb real or fake? They want to make it clear that they are totally serious, but Key understands why people are divided. Quote from Anthony Key, we're doing parodies of songs to get our boy Darshan into the country, right? End quote. He says, quote, we look at it as you gotta do what you gotta do. It's fun content, might make you laugh a little, but if you look at any successful artist, there's gonna be something funny that they do. Usually there's something there, but we are a real band, end quote. And that settles it. Boy Throb is a real band. This is not satire, and honestly, all I can do is eat it up. The boys are all so entertaining and so much fun to watch that you almost want to join in with them. But I want to backtrack just for a second. It says in the Cosmopolitan that Anthony Key auditioned for the American Idol. When yes, that is the case. However, they have seemed to have left out.
Katy Perry rejected me on American Idol.
Me too. Before we became a band, before we even knew each other, Evan and I both auditioned for American Idol.
At least they aired your audition. They cut me out completely after I sang her song E.T. in front of her.
I don't have a TV.
Anyway, now that we have our new single out, we were wondering, Katie, would you say no to this?
When you put your finger my way, just know that you're pointing 1, 2, 3 back at you, not me. And let's not be iconic and say,
Do you like our song, Katy Perry? We hope you like it, Katy Perry.
How the hell would Katy Perry say no to their new hit single? I mean, come on. It's really a bummer that Katy Perry would ever say no to the boys, even before they became Boy Throb. But how the hell can she say no to their new hit single? I mean, come on, Katy Perry. Look at how much Evan's mom is getting into it.
sounds great. Love it.
Okay, so Boy Throb has released their first single. They have gotten some truly amazing press. What are we going to do about Darshan's O1B visa?
Stop telling us to marry our fourth boy band member Darshan so we can get a US visa. We're going the O1 route.
And people have been asking if Darshan is on his way. So here's how the O1 visa works in the USA. First we got 1 million fans, now all is merry and bright. Then we got some press about us, now the visa's in sight.
But here's the timeline moving forward now that that is through. Our petition's been submitted and is awaiting its review. USCIS will adjudicate in 15 business days. Adjudicate means formal judgment, we hope it goes our way.
Once Darshan's visa's approved, there's one thing left to do. He'll have to go to the consulate in Mumbai for an interview. To schedule this can take a month, so while we wait we sing. And if all this goes according to plan, he'll be here in the spring.
I will be in America soon.
Okay, it looks like the boys of Boy Throb have finally submitted for Darshan's visa, which I might add is a relatively long process. However, since Boy Throb has become so viral, it looks like the boys have a copycat group that has emerged out of nowhere, and their name is Shadow Baddies.
Listen, we got something from the fire. Can we gotta reach a little higher? Make Boy Throb retire. We can be the boy that you rely on.
Super Bowl halftime, we're taking the stage. Darshan's visa has come in too late.
Now we running wild. Yeah, the Shadow Baddies will be your idol.
Baddies, we're so close to our goal of 1 million followers so we can play at the Super Bowl! Help us take Boy Throb down and join the Shadow Baddies mission.
Now, I don't think that Shadow Baddies will ever surpass Boy Throb, but with enough work and dedication, they can definitely get Boy Throb to notice them.
Where's Darshan? Seriously, like, where's he at though? Y'all scared? Y'all sound scared. Notice me, senpai.
Now that I've had my fun telling you about all of the fun with Boy Throb, I do want to bring up something that I feel is important. Some fans of Boy Throb suspect that they are a product of Anthony Poe. Who is Anthony Poe? Anthony Poe is a YouTuber who does social experiments, like the Cheeseball Man.
Today I'm eating 2 jars of these cheese balls. This sucks so much worse than last year. I need to throw up so bad.
He was also the head of the Timothée Chalamet lookalike contest. One of Anthony Poe's latest viral creations was John Chungus.
You just got John Chungus.
Anthony Poe finally announced at the end of John Chungus that he was the mastermind behind it all.
I have 2 confessions to make. Number 1, my last name is not Chungus. Number 2, I'm not the mastermind behind this. I am. Thank you for watching John Chungus.
Your name is gonna be John Chungus.
John Chungus, okay?
I just got John Chungus.
It's really special. It is. At the end, I felt, we touched more than grass. It was absolutely amazing. I was very touched by it, and it's all thanks to this guy.
Anthony Poe has a reputation for making these viral moments, and it wouldn't be the biggest shock in the world if Anthony was the mastermind behind another huge viral stunt like this. However, Evan Papier, quote, says he didn't know who that was before people started commenting his name under Boy Throb post, end quote. That hopefully means that Boy Throb is truly not a satire group that was made for the virality of Anthony Poe. But since even Teen Vogue mentioned that, which is where I got the Evan Papier quote from, I felt that it was a needed segment to throw into this video about the next biggest boy band, aka Boy Throb. However, Boy Throb seems to be hurting right now. They need our help.
My visa application has been submitted and I hope to join my American boy band in spring.
But the reality is, we're running out of money.
We do have one brand deal lined up, which will cover the cost of Darshan's visa, but he'll still need to be able to afford to actually move here, and we need to be able to keep living in LA.
We're not like the industry-backed boy bands who've all spawned 1 month after we did.
We're doing this ourselves. Boy Throb is the people's boy band.
We're not saying all this to beg for money. All we want is to be able to support ourselves as artists.
But there is a way you can help, and that's by listening to our music.
They need us to run their streams up on Spotify, on Apple Music. They need us to listen to their single, Finger. So please, for my sake, go listen to Boy Throb. On that note, thank you so much for watching this video, and I've really wanted to cover Boy Throb for a hot minute now. And since they have finally put in for Darshan's visa, I felt that right now was the correct time to cover them. I hope that Darshan's O1B visa gets accepted, and I really want him to join the fellow boys in person. Also, on a final note, they got to meet Jimmy Kimmel as I'm wrapping up writing this video.
Well, look at this. Wow. Boy Throb, I can't believe it. Nice to meet you. What's going on here? What's happening?
We are a boy band, bringing it back, but in a new way. We have our fourth member, he's stuck in India.
And what's his name? Darshan. What do you want me to say? He's talented?
Extraordinary.
Extraordinarily talented? Darshan is more talented than these three guys combined. I don't even know how you guys got here. Darshan is back home. You realize that me vouching for Darshan coming into the country is not going to help Darshan, right?
Oh,
maybe I should say the opposite.
Okay.
Okay, what about?
Say the opposite, yeah.
Now wait a minute, how old are you guys?
We're a mystery.
It's kind of a man band, let's be honest, right? At this point, man band? Man band, boy band, man throb? Vocal group. Sure. Either way, we need to get Darshan over there. All right, so Darshan, come celebrate Christmas with your friends.